Hi guys, welcome to the last full week of class. It is amazing how the 9 weeks have already flown by. So finally finishing up the family studies class with the babies here, labor and delivery last week, and now the baby expense activity that we're going to look at. Usually we do that um, before labor and delivery. It just fit a little better here. And then going over the postnatal period, which is right after birth in the hospital, and also usually takes place the first month after delivery as well, and then ending with the new baby. So the expense activity, once again, is just to kind of get you thinking about stuff. Please read the directions for this. If it's highlighted in purple, those are ones that you do have to find expenses for. Those are ones that to me are pretty much must-haves. You can see the highlighted color and number. That means that you need to find three, for example, in the gear section right here, three additional items that you're interested in and find the price for them as well. And then at the bottom, you will do a total. Once again, I just said, sorry, giving us something to think about. I have a lot of students that, get excited for babies, and they are great. They see it as something cute and fun to dress up, but there's a lot of responsibility and a lot of additional costs that go along with having a baby as well. I now am a big believer in garage sales and all sorts of stuff like that to help save money. Please do not forget the closing questions at the bottom. There's just 3 of them. So just play on the internet for a little bit. Then you are moving on to the postnatal period. Very important part. As it talks about the notes, if the child's not taken care of, if the father's not taken care of, or the mother, it can lead to long-term mental and physical issues. So talking about taking care of the mother afterwards, sleep is very important. Talking about infant postnatal care as well, immediately after birth, getting a shot, antiseptic in the eyes, that kind of thing. Bonding, whew, can't stress on this enough. There's so much research and scientific documents supporting the importance of bonding. If a baby does not bond, meaning they don't feel loved, they don't get cuddled, they don't get taken care of, long-term mental, physical, emotional disabilities that go along with children. Some animals reject their babies right at birth, and we see that from some women as well. And a lot of times that's where the baby blues or postpartum depression comes into play, which you'll read later on. But children need this to survive, literally. Talking a little more about the hospital stay and some of the issues the baby may be dealing with, like jaundice, postpartum mood disorder. Once again, getting into some of the signs and symptoms that go along with this. I definitely had a little postpartum depression with my third baby. The demons seemed to come out about 4 o'clock in the morning, and he had to get some help and I had to get some help, and you just got to ask for help. They're seeing a big increase. They never thought of it as an issue with men. Men didn't want to admit when they were having troubles, but they're finding that a lot of new fathers are also going through postpartum depression as well. And so there's help out there for them. You just got to ask. The next part you're getting into, I took out basically all the notes. There's very few things about the newborn here, just talking about reflexes, which are so very important. I'm answering a question on there right now for you, but if a baby does not have reflexes, for example, if you were to take a needle and prick them on their bottom of their foot, and if they don't jerk back, it's a sign of neurological damage. There could be some major birth defects going on. So reflexes are very important. They are an unlearned behavior, meaning the baby is born knowing what to do, and then later on they lose those reflexes, or it may turn into something else, for example, sucking, then using a straw. If you think about monkeys, baby monkeys would not survive the reflex of grabbing on and grasping, holding so they don't fall off their mother, same kind of concept. To hold on clothing's very important, bathing them, sleeping, and then you'll match the reflex at the bottom. So this one, pretty simple. You can either ask family members their input since they've had kids at one point, or you can look up the answers, whatever you want to do with it. The very last part is just review again. I realized doing this that those reviews maybe cover things that weren't necessarily discussed in class because I've really been trying to shorten assignments for you guys. So it's just all it is another way for you to learn additional information. So nothing to stress about, but I truly hope you know that I'm here for you. If you guys ever need anything, ever have any questions throughout the summer, I'm always on my email. I'll gladly do anything I can to help you. And I truly hope that I can see you come August. We're going to have a party or something, and I'll bring food. But I would just love to get together with my little online class and actually be able to see you and say hello. But no matter what, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay positive.